guys, welcome to a brand new video. And today, wow, we're actually doing this. Like, it's come down to the point where I'm actually going back on YouTube for once. Like, is that legit? Alright, but anyways, we're gonna build a interesting cobblestone generator. I remember finding this idea from Il Mango, but I'm those kind of people who likes low budget stuff, you know, so this is going to be a low budget farm right here, just for you guys. So we're going to start by making a 9x9 platform right in the center there, and I just did the casual setup. I put a pillar a couple blocks off. That's going to be for our single hopper. You're only going to need one hopper for the whole machine, because I made it possible. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we're just going to fill her in. No time lapses. Everything's going to be like that. Then you need a little border around here. You know, just a little one. And once you get that going, we'll move on to the next step. So, there we go. We need to go at least up 9 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Break that. And you're going to put a dispenser there. You know, that actually might be pretty low. Low key. So then you need an obsidian there. Let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 actually might just be out of the range, as you can see. 4, 5. Yeah, and this has a high blast resistance as well. So, actually, if you want to save on 4 obsidian, I actually like you guys to go up 1 more. So, like, from there, stack up 10. Leave the top block and then upside down dispenser. Okay, now we need blocks around here, and I advise you use 2. Ah, shoot, that means I'd have to go higher. Well, I found that this works too, so we'll just leave it that way. So, you've got your setup there, and now you can put down your water sources. And it just kind of flows to the center, and you could punch these out, and your hopper will go down here. And to be honest, you don't need glass here, but I'm going to put it just to be fancy. Yeah, Redstone Tutorials back at it again. Okay, put the chests here, and the only hopper you're ever going to need. Doesn't mean you're not going to use iron, you're still going to have to use just a little, but that one hopper is pretty good. It's a good deal. Okay, your next step, guys, you're going to basically count this as the 9th block, and then you're going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let me repeat that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're going to put a piece of stone brick there, and you're going to go with 3 pistons facing into that right there, and then you're also going to do the same thing again with these. And then you're going to basically just go up 5 blocks with them. And this will provide the initial push to actually break our cobble. And also it fills up this entire thing. So basically what I did is, instead of having 2 pistons on, like, piston walls, it would be expensive as heck. So I decided just to go with 30 pistons here. And that's easy to get. You can actually get iron so quickly in Minecraft. It's pretty dumb. I've also been trying to work out a way to get this farm to work in beta Minecraft, since dispensers don't work the same, and you know, there's just mechanical things you have to go over. But I am going to get it to work. I'll use the old sand piston technique and show you guys once it's done, because I found this beta Minecraft server I was playing on for a bit. Okay, that's irrelevant. So what you're going to do is, from standing here, you're going to go on your right, and you're going to go ahead and grab yourself a redstone torch. And this will detect our blocks pushing. Now, guys, We're going to remove that. We actually don't need these anymore and that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and build a logic circuit. It's nothing complex. Anyone can do this, trust me. So we're going to go out about this many blocks. Oh, got a little, was that lag? Oops, slash game rule, do daylight cycle false. There we go. Now it won't be a bothersome to me. Okay, you're just going to hook up redstone like this. And right about here, we need some space, by the way, just saying. You're going to go there, place a block, then a dropper. The reason why you need a block here is because the redstone will power this, and then that'll power the other one, which will have problems. So do it like it's like a small power instead of a large one. That's redstone. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But anyways, just face these two droppers in each other, and then you're gonna have, wait for it, 6 items at the bottom. And that's important. Make sure you have 6. It can be dirt, anything, just has to be 6. And what we're gonna do from there is we're gonna go ahead and get a comparator. Alright. Actually, we're putting it in the wrong spot. Mystery man, what are you doing, man? So you're gonna go here, get your comparator, and you're actually gonna put a block here with a redstone torch. And we're gonna save space by putting the redstone torch on the left side. That's why I asked for space right here, so you could put the other thing. My birdie is so adorable. Alright, I'm sorry. He's a little adorable birdie, but other than that, get a comparator. And we're just going to go here like so. Don't worry about this. Repeaters go alongside there. They won't connect. But that'll basically go around, and it'll wrap around on this side with a block on there. Okay, let's do an overview. So, on your left, we have the redstone dust, block, 2 droppers, comparator actually, with the torch off the side. This is a clock, and make sure it's set like this. Just make sure that little torch there is glowing. Have it loop around so then it kind of subtracts from each other infinitely, and it goes in there. So what will happen is once we have all the items move over, which would be better done through the lever, it's like a counter. It'll trigger that, and oops, you know what, we did forget something. We forgot delay. Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm so sorry. I haven't done redstone in a while, and this is what happens to you. You become rusty as heck. So, you need actually 8 ticks there, I apologize. Because you need some sort of delay so all 6 items go in. I found that 8 redstone ticks was enough. So let's just trigger this twice. Dun 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 dun. And there we go. 6 is back in there. Exactly. So there you go. That's your first circuit done. I hope you understand this. Pause the video. And let's continue. So the next part of the build, we're actually going to go from here and place a line of blocks, just like across like so. This will power all the pistons with physical power and quasi-connectivity power, which means it's diagonal. It's kind of a very weird mechanic. But anyways, we're going to have a stairway here. The reason why I'm using a stairway is because I'm using a stairway. It's easier. People don't want to waste their time making a lot of half slabs for the project, so let's make things simple. Alright, so now with that counter in mind, we're actually going to need another circuit, as a matter of fact. Yep, I just remembered we do need a circuit. So what's going to happen is we need a piston off of here with a block, right? Right. So what this is going to do is it's actually going to make some kind of gate for us, as a matter of fact. because let me show you how the gate's gonna work. You're gonna have a signal come in, alright, and it'll go into this block, which is available, but when this timer goes, the block will move over here, and this won't be powered, and the other gate part will be powered, which will be right here. And the best part to power it would be under the bit. Now that timer is made for a timing circuit, so that's exactly why it's set to 6 blocks. Now this piston, this is so easy. Like, look at this. You simply hardwire that to that. But we can't just do that necessarily yet. We still have some work to do because we want it so there's a right amount of redstone length for it to push over, unlike the other side, sort of. Technically, nah. Let's put a block here and just go crazy. I need you guys just to wrap the blocks around as far as you can. The repeaters are relevant, but this thing right here is needed. Actually, we needed a block over, and we need it down here. There. Okay, let's just do the timing circuit. Just go and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we probably want 11, 12, 13 there, so 13 repeaters in total. You could save redstone dust if you make it closer, but I don't care. You can also do this if you're very stingy. But yeah, and if you want an extra thing, you can do that too. But this is important, this repeater line. Now, leave that one alone and set these all to the last tick. So like that. And this is so good, guys. So good. Check that out. Yeah, so 12. Boom. Boy. It's easy. It's easy as counting to your A, B, C's. Guys. Alright. So, since we got that done, that's going to power all of those on a delay time. But now we got to make the hardware time, sort of. And that's going to be up here. And it's quite simple, actually. You just go here. And you're also going to need a half slab because it's a block that won't power the piston by the side. Actually, it would because of redstone mechanics. Okay. Never mind. We're going to have to back this up by 1. Forget that. Make sure you watch the frames before you do these actions because we make mistakes. Okay. So there we go. That goes up, and I have a feeling that won't make it, but let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that ain't going nowhere. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll have that there. Just put your repeater far away, and if you seriously want to test it, just take out your cheap thing and then check if all of them are powered. See if they don't. Let's see how many repeaters forward. We would need 2 repeaters forward to get it working. So 1, 2, and will that do it? Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. So yeah, do some testing there, but the wiring basically just has to connect that way. So whilst the piston is like this, it'll send a signal and then it'll just immediately move the items the way we want them to. Exactly that. And that's actually that part done. I'll tell you why I really wanted to do that thing with the cringy rap hip hop thing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is take half slabs up, and we're gonna, well, it's above the piston, and that won't quasi connectivity. So the key goal of my idea here is we need to somehow power that without powering. Yeah, see, like, it's too close, right? We gotta figure out a way to not power it with that, but to power it with the dead signal, so to speak. There we go. Look at that. See, it doesn't connect at all, guys. JK. It was yeah. Redstone sucks. And you can see why it sucks. Everyone hates redstone. But it's the best thing ever. Will this piston just be nice to me? Guys? Whoever, just, like, make sure you watch the video before you build something. There we go. You see, that's what I wanted. It doesn't activate it, but it stays like that. And when you send this signal in, of course it's going to activate. Do you know why? Because the repeater should be closer. Yeah, see, there. Problem solved. And then we're just going to get rid of that. So guys, this large redstone mess we just made is going to cut it. It's going to cut it. And it's going to cut it well because it's going to work the way we need it to. Alright, you know what the next thing is? This part again. Alright, this is your 7th piston, so go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I'm going too far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, I love counting and all, but you count too far, mate. Yeah, that's... Alright. So now you need pistons that are basically on the same level as those, and it goes 5 blocks up. So it's like that. Now, just to make this farm cheaper, we're gonna need the dropper later. So just water we don't need anymore. It was temporary. Actually, I lied. It's a mistake. Okay, hot stuff. I'm full of it all the time. Today we're gonna also make we're gonna design a cobblestone generator, guys, on camera, live, for all of you because you're all special, and I don't know why you've subscribed to me, but you did. Well, the new people, welcome. But anyways, let's do this. I'm using glass just to be fancy. Don't use glass, do you know why? Because it's a waste of your time, that's why. Unless you've already gotten a furnace array somehow. I don't know how you would do that in a short amount of time, but yeah. Okay, so now you've got your special, make sure the water columns went up like that. It'll make your life easier. Because now if we break any of these, it'll replenish itself. Boom. Magic. And now you're actually going to need half slabs or glowstone. Glowstone easier. Half slabs, half slabs are easy too. You're just going to go like this. Put one here. So it's, it's top slab. And then you're going to count 1 block down and put another one like that. See, basically it's a 1 block gap, but if this were full, it'd be like that. And it's actually smart to put a block there because you need to have a half slab like this. And like that. Make sure you have one at the bottom. And like so. And that's your power tower, if you know what I mean. And the power tower is going to connect like so. So when it powers, it's going to shove cobblestone. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. Hits a torch, powers that. Counts as well. It counts. It's a genius. It counts. Yep, we're actually not done with this. I forgot something. Teehee. I did forget something. And do you know what that something is? It's piston that you need right here. Alright. You need a piston there, and you know what? I can't fit a piston there. Shoot. Yep, we are actually in a problem mode right now. Oh. Oh. Never fear. Locked repeaters are here. Minecraft beta. Where are they? Anyways, yes, you can lock repeaters and therefore you can't send a signal that way. See? It's amazing. Actually, it's good for memory circuits. You can lock power signals as well, which that's amazing. So we're going to use a locked repeater, and if you're going to use a locked repeater, see, I was never prepared for this video, guys. Never prepared. You see what I'm doing? Okay. Alright. We need a torch here. See, this isn't even a tutorial anymore. It's just me rambling. So we're gonna take a torch signal, pull it there. We're gonna figure out basically how to. Well, shoot. This will be perfect because we need to build a memory circuit. Yes. We'll put something there, right? And something like this, and yeah, we built memory in Minecraft. Oh, lordy. But wait, we're not there. Now let me show you how a memory circuit works. Memory send. I gotta do it here. There you go. And it saves that memory. But if we were to send a signal back via here, then it sends out a pulse, which we can use to lock the repeater. Thank you. Okay, that's Minecraft magic, guys. There, we made a repeater lock, and it was 0 effort. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. And we're actually gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this method to our own advantage, to put it that way. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out, so we'd have to go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. A challenge. Is it a challenge? It's a challenge. Not really, actually, I figured it out. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curve the redstone right here. And since it can't reach this wire, we're gonna put a block and you know what I'm gonna put. Yeah. Cold chili. Okay. So, you know what? If we were to power this, let's simulate that. It would go here, and we missed the mark. Excellent. I'm a redstone master, guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeater. Redstone with Mystery Man. Guys, oh, cheap. There we go, we built it. So that's our reset. And basically, yeah, that keeps the timer in check. That whole circuit we wasted our time on is the same as these pistons. As a matter of fact, you probably could use these instead of pistons in some situations, but it's just easier to do this, trust me. Basically, if I were to do a pistonless version, I would have 2 locked repeaters, side on side, and it would keep it from sending signals in the spots you don't want them in. That's basically piston technology in solid state, because on and off T flip-flop. Okay, so we've got our lock, right, but we don't want it on right now, so we're going to set it up in its default format, which keeps us open, which powers this, and keeps the world happy. You know, we need to head back to this part. This part's important. So, what we're going to do about this is quite simple. We're going to put a repeater And then we're gonna just build a big blob right here. Classic redstone. Let's go. We're gonna build another solid state machine. We're gonna build a solid state timer. We're gonna do it this way. You face repeaters this way. You do this, you do that, and you're gonna get a redstone torch, which will form into that. You lock it with a piece there. Just a piece. And we're gonna we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So you put a repeater, set it to 3. Get a block up, torch, dust, and you know what? I could have done it the other way around. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do it this way. If you do it that way, it'll work better because I couldn't bother. I'm lazy. You're gonna also need this. Just, yep. And like that. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna actually do this now. And it did nothing. Oh. Because I didn't set this up right. There you go. But yeah. It generates a cobblestone just in time. Then it pushes it over. And we're actually going to go ahead and see what the redstone does here, because it's fun to look at this. I'm a child inside. So it's going to trigger all the pistons right about now. There we go. And I'm going to pause it because we want to check out some redstone here, obviously. Yes, it worked. So yeah, it ticked off, and as you can see, the signal is still in its default format. Okay, so we've completed that, and we've completed our clock. So what's next to building this device? Well, the last part, the dispenser, of course. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and take a new signal out of here. We're gonna have to be a little sneaky with this guy, because I don't know where I'm gonna put it. There's so much redstone here, it's crazy. Yeah, wow. Ah, yes, okay, we could put it right here. So if we put that there, torch piece up here, we can build a wall. We need to build a wall. We'll build a wall around, and then we'll make sure it works just right. We're gonna also take a signal out of here. We're gonna build a new timer. So you know the drill. We're building it, but this time you're gonna need 7 items in this one. What will that do? Well, that's basically this redstone here is 1 extra than that bottom one, right? So what this is it's actually a predetermining circuit. So when it hits 6, it throws it back, it locks it, so that way it can't pull a signal and reuse it and break it. So this basically saves data. It's saying, okay, so this is going to be in the TNT blast, so I need to use prepared timing, which means it takes this wire out into the thing. It also pulls a connection here and here, which flips the switches here and up here. So there's 2 memory circuits right there, as for the counter as well, and the repeater lock. So yeah, we've got quite a bit going on. So now, since we have this set up, we're going to take the redstone out the back. And we actually do need to be quite careful. We might have to build it up here, but we're going to go ahead and get our comparator. And it'll act like that, just like we wanted. And we're also going to need to do a bit of a difference here. We're going to take a repeater out here, and we basically need 3 in total. And what this will do is it'll be just enough time to send all the items back into that dropper using, lo and behold, a comparator clock. Yes. We've done this before, and you probably also want to take the signal out here. Okay, this is going to be for safety measures. I would suggest putting a slab and then that there. What will happen is the redstone actually powers this somehow. And I'll demonstrate that right now. So we're just gonna flip this, 7 times? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click, 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 click. Items back. So there we go. We've built that part. See, that wasn't so hard, guys. Okay, now you're gonna need another comparator. Or the alternative, we could be cheap and save our nether core, and we're gonna actually take the signal up here. And make sure you use slabs here because quasi-connectivity can take effect in those two. So just take your blocks and slabs or whatever you've got and basically just do this. I'm also going to do this. This will prevent quasi-connectivity, which wouldn't even happen. I can make an excuse and say I'm being cheap, but guys, that's that. That's actually it. We're done. We're done. We're dusted. But we actually don't know if it works until we try it. So let's go ahead and just resume the circuit. And we basically have to wait for, yep, it's pretty quick. Once we see 6 of these, that's when we'll know that it's going to flip the circuit. So we're just going to stay up here and actually just watch the machine go into its functionality. We're going to also look at that. And we're actually on our 5th one now. Okay guys, so get ready. So this is the part where we see the rapid fireness happen. So let's stand here. And click. And what happened? Oh, there's one more. Oops, I'm dumb. Haha. Okay, here we go. Boom. Click, 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 click. Block swapped. Signal swapped. Also up here, we've got to put TNT. Oops. But we got time. We got time. So then it's going to send a signal here, and we've got a problem. Okay. We've got a problem. And oh my. What happened? So let's see. It didn't. What happened? Oh, now it activated the TNT. You see, there's a problem here. Let's go ahead and fix our issue. I'm actually glad we did a test. But it's pretty fast, and that's pretty good. So far, so good. Let's just break this. I should set up a structure block here. Maybe we'll do that to clear out the cobble when it gets stuck. I don't think we'll do that because it's not how we do it here. We actually our timer's off by a bit. Well, shoot. But that's the learning process. Let's go ahead and just put that there instead. And that should work just fine. Now it will because we have TNT in there. Haha. This is also reset. That has 2. Well, I kind of know why I counted a lot. Look at that. Holy moly. You're probably thinking, you know, it's probably faster just to do it a different way, but I'm gonna do it this way because I like doing a solid full test. I need to see what went wrong there because that was unnatural. Let's go through the redstone again. Okay, so it's on its quick mode, so 6 here sends a signal there. And then we've got 1 extra for the predetermined. I think I might know what our issue is. Maybe. Wait a second, guys. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there is 13, isn't 3? And then that's 8. And then there would be 13. There's actually 14 here. That's a problem, actually. So we're gonna just go ahead and remove this repeater. That should fix the problem. Well, that part. Okay, let's retest this thing. Here we go. I hope it works. You know, this is a fun project. I like redstone like this. It's a lot of thinking involved. And you get to see me on the actual face cam, sort of. Sort of, guys, sort of. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm not promising that it'll work immediately, because this is the trouble I go through when I'm building things like this. That whole new circuit down there is actually not necessary, but it speeds things up. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't know how slow this thing was before I decided to do more redstone to be less lazy. Okay, it's about to do its click, 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 I believe. I hope it's not broken. Yeah, it clicked and switched. Okay, so now we need to see if it breaks everything. Okay, here we go. TNT goes off, and it worked. So there you have it. That's exactly how it's supposed to work. Now we need to explain, hey, did the TNT actually just blow up all those blocks like that unnaturally? Yes, and I'll explain why. Sort of, because I'm boasting now. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's because when there's a moving block by a piston, it's called a block 36. Don't confuse it with falling sand because it's a whole different thing. Block 36, in its form, it's basically super weak. Essentially, it has very little blast resistance. That's why you saw it kind of just disappear. And due to this, you can actually also collect the drops 100%, all of them. Isn't that great? Now, there is a way to remove the obsidian. You just heighten that, do another timing thing, but I'm not going to bother with that because we were building this thing for fun and to be quick. And it's actually just about right as far as I could see. See, like, this is a problem here. I'm going to have to remove that. I think it was about to just push normally. See, like, that pushes right, you know? I think what the issue is the obsidian. It takes a lot of blast resistance for the blocks, and therefore it doesn't work the same way. So, yeah, in this situation, I remembered that I actually broke these corners off right here. Let me see if I could do that just to demonstrate. In the full design, I did remove the corners on purpose because I saw the blocks up there. And it doesn't really take that much out. I believe it just removes around 14 blocks. That's not a lot. Maybe under 3 stacks now, but it's going to break all those blocks. So as you can see, you actually get a lot of cobblestone. This can support a small server. But if you want to support a large server, I have another design that I might upload later, and it's very fast. So yeah, look, we fill up cobblestone very fast anyways, even in its slow form. I just want to see the TNT go boom again, you know, because that's all I'm here for. Okay, so, yeah, now we just built a cheap wall. Use cobblestone or stone bricks. Use anything that you've got that's related to stone or iron, because obviously a dirt wall or glass wall isn't going to hold at all. So yeah, see that one hopper? It takes care of all of that, and you get quite a bit of stuff. This is leftover junk. If you really want, you could put a roof up here. Your choice, not mine. And you can also put, like, you can put blocks there if you really want. The TNT actually does not reach all the way. So, yeah, it's very interesting. I love the mechanics of Minecraft. So how about we go ahead and review what we've built before I leave? And also, if you came, thank you for joining. If you liked the free build, please like if you liked it. Only if you liked it, and dislike if you hated it. All right. If you don't like my enthusiasm, then that's good in a way. It sounds funny. Okay, so we've got our clock. It's set up to 8 redstone ticks. We have a monostable set to, what, 3? It's not important. You just got to get the thing pushing. We have our detector, which is, it just got timed and blew up, as you can see. So we've got that up in the hood. Up in the hood. Yep, we actually, this is leftovers from the last one, but yeah, this will basically push. Then that cobble, well, that triggers the counter, like that. Counter sends a signal through this double redstone gate I've developed, and it goes up, boom. Once it hits 6, it flips the block over here, which changes the circuit to its timed circuit. And this right up here is 1 redstone delayed, so the TNT comes on the timed circuit. Now, the last bit is interesting because it's this redstone line. This resets everything, so it resets that. Bottom part resets that, and that's a complete cycle, so it deletes all of its memory after it's done blowing up. We're actually just about to see another explosion here. See, 7's just right. For some reason, it's just right. You'll see why. So, okay, yep, TNT, and it'll push against the wall, sort of, like that. And yeah, it's a problem with that obsidian, but it works. If you want to be safer, just remove 1 redstone out of each and each. So yeah, I guess I'll do it like the stereotypical Minecraft gamer. You know, get that back there. Have a good life. I'm mediocre and I'm boring. And subscribe if you're boring like, nah, you're not boring like me. You're